Where do you come from? Where are you going? Look up, speak nicely, and don't twiddle your fingers all the time.
I've lost my way.
I don't know what you mean by your way. All the ways about here are mine. But why did you come out here at all? Curtsy while you're trying to think what to say. It saves time. It's time for you to answer now. Open your mouth a little wider when you speak, and always say, Your Majesty.
I only wanted to see what the garden was like. Your Majesty.
That's right. Though when you say garden, I've seen gardens compared with which this would seem a wilderness.
And then I thought I'd try to get to the top of that hill.
When you say hill, I could show you hills in comparison with which you'd call that a valley.
No, I shouldn't. A hill can't be a valley, you know. That would be nonsense.
You may call it nonsense if you like, but I've heard nonsense compared with which that would be sensible as a dictionary.
It's marked out just like a large chessboard. It's a great, huge game of chess that's being played all over the world. Oh, how I wish I was one of the players.
That's easily managed. You can be the White Queen's pawn, since Lily's too young to play. Now, you're in the second square to begin with. When you get to the 8th square, you'll be a queen.
Queen.
Are you thirsty?
Terribly.
Have a biscuit. While you're refreshing yourself, I'll just take the measurement. After 2 yards, I shall give you directions. Have another biscuit.
Thank you.
Thirst quenched, I hope? After 3 yards, I shall repeat the directions for fear you've forgotten them. After 4 yards, I shall say goodbye, and after 5 yards, I shall go. Now, the pawn goes 2 squares in its first move, so you'll go very quickly through the 3rd square by train, I should think, and find yourself in the 4th square in no time, and that belongs to Tweedledum and Tweedledee. The 5th square is mostly water, the 6th square belongs to Humpty Dumpty, but you make no remark.
I didn't know I had to make one just then.
You should have said, it's extremely nice of you to tell me all this. However, we'll suppose it's said. The 7th square is forest. However, one of the knights will show you the way. And in the 8th square, we'll be queens together, and it's all feasting and fun. Speak in French when you can't think of the English for a thing. Turn your toes out when you walk, and remember who you are. Goodbye.
Tickets, please. Where's your ticket, child?
Don't keep him waiting, child. Why, his time is worth £1,000 a minute.
I'm afraid I don't have one. There wasn't a ticket office where I came from.
There wasn't room for one where she came from. The land there is worth £1,000 an inch.
Don't make excuses. You should have bought one from the engine driver.
The man that drives the engine, why, the smoke alone is worth £1,000 a puff.
I don't know what to say.
Better say nothing at all. Language is worth £1,000 a word.
Dream about £1,000 tonight. I know I shall.
You are travelling the wrong way.
Sorry, but so young a child ought to know which way she's going, even if she doesn't know her own name.
She ought to know her way to the ticket office, even if she doesn't know her alphabet.
she'll have to go back from here as luggage. Lovely little parcel.
Change engines!
Sounds like a horse.
You might make a joke on that. Something about horse and horse, you know.
She could go by post. She's got an head on her like a stamp.
You could be sent as a message by the telegraph. It's very nice.
She must draw the train herself for the rest of the way.
Never mind what he says. Get a return ticket every time the train stops.
Indeed, I shan't. I don't belong to this railway journey at all. I was in a wood just now. I wish I was back there.
You might make a joke on that. Something like, you would if you could, you know.
I feel so anxious to have a joke made. Why don't you make it yourself?
I know you are a friend, a dear friend and an old friend, and you won't hurt me, though I am an insect.
What kind of insect?
What? Then you don't know that I'm a gnat?
It's only a brook we have to jump over into the fourth square. Fourth square, fourth square.
You don't like all insects.
I like ones that can talk. None of them talk where I come from.
What kind of insects do you rejoice in?
I don't rejoice in insects at all, because I'm rather afraid of them. At least the large ones. But I could tell you the names of some of them.
And of course they answer to their names.
I never knew them do it.
What's the use of their having names if they don't answer to them?
No use to them, but useful to people that name them, I suppose. If not, why do things have names at all?
I can't say. Furthermore, in the woods over there, they have no names. However, go on with your list. You're wasting time.
Oh, well, there's the horsefly.
Halfway up that bush, you'll see a rocking horsefly. It's made entirely of wood, and it gets about by swinging itself from branch to branch.
What does it live on?
Sap and sawdust. Go on with your list.
Then there's the dragonfly.
Look at the branch above your head. You'll see a snap dragonfly. Its body is a Cornish pasty. Its wings are holly leaves, and its head is a small raisin burning in brandy.
And what does it live on?
Frumenty and mince pie, and it makes its nest in a Christmas box.
And then there's the butterfly.
Crawling at your feet, you'll observe a bread and butter fly. Its wings are thin slices of bread and butter, its body is a crust, and its head is a lump of sugar.
And what does it live on?
Weak tea with cream in it.
But supposing it couldn't find any?
Well, then it would die, of course.
That must happen very often.
But it always happens. I suppose you wouldn't want to lose your name.
No, indeed.
And yet I don't know. I mean, imagine how convenient it would be if you managed to go home without it. For instance, if the governess were to call you to your lessons, she would shout out, "Come here!" And there she'd have to stop, for there would be no name for her to call. And of course, you wouldn't have to go.
But that would never do, I'm sure. A governess wouldn't excuse me lessons for that.
Well, if she said miss and then said nothing else, then of course you'd miss your lessons. That was a joke. I wish you had made it.
Why do you wish I had made it? It was a very bad one. You shouldn't make jokes if it makes you so unhappy.